We're doing another Super Metroid map randomizer race. We got 9 entrants, some heavy hitters in this one. Let's win. 3, 2, 1, go. Yo. Going down. Starting in sports mode is pretty funny. Okay. I'm just gonna go right real quick. I should have went down. Punished. Optimal would be to insta reset upon entering that door. Probably save some health, but I didn't. I'm not optimal. Sorry. And is this gonna be Fantoon or do we get a map? Let's see. Okay, it is not the Fantoon map. I'm going to Ocean, baby. Although, realistically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheese this item. Actually, I don't know if I can survive 46 HP. Can I survive 46 HP? Only one way to find out. Alright, you guys ready? I'm about to lose. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder if I can do this. I don't think that's happening. I wish I had a little bit more health. Okay, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I can't spark up, and getting a big jump with no high jump is actually really difficult. Not even spark. I got 3 HP! This is gonna be a super missile. I'm supposed to take a top right and get a tank. Oh wait, actually, I'll take it down and... No. Top right, get a tank. Wait a second, because speed booster doesn't let me get any of that. Huh. So what's going on here? We'll see. Let's get this tank first. We don't have any morphs, so it's getting a little weird looking at some of this stuff. Reserve hold! Okay, let's look at this again. There's only a speed boost across the hall. Cause I don't morph, I can't get that. No morph. Definitely not that. No morph. Huh. Okay, so it wants me to go down there. You definitely need this tank then. Okay. So we have to do a hell run through one side and get some farm. It's a kind of a tight hell run too. It's a 2-sided hell run, actually. And that's probably gonna be morph. Should I get the missile over here? Yeah, I'll get the missile. I think I'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna try getting this missile real quick. One thing I was like surprised about in M1 M3 is the farm drops. These bug farms, the small healths don't give 10 HP. So getting all your health back from these is like way harder. Okay, this is morph. I do feel like I have to check this X just in case. I have to at least peek it. I'm gonna peek it real quick. Okay, so that is power bombs. Okay, cool. I didn't think this would be in logic. It seemed a little tight, but... Let's get this X. Then I will save. Yeah. I'm a little surprised that it's... I like looked at it and I kind of like wrote it off when I originally looked, and then I saw it and I'm like, oh, that is what we have to do. There's nothing else. I thought it was a little tight. Okay. Is this save pointless? I don't think it's pointless. If I can remember the map a little bit, I have to get a major above me. So like, I might be dropping down here anyway, but I don't think I am actually dropping down here. Okay, so what are we probably gonna get? Bombs, spring, both are very reasonable. Bombs or spring? What are we getting? Because I see a major down here, right below me, but I can't get that without bombs or spring. And usually it's like, there's a good chance that you're gonna get that major after this major. High jump, okay. Neither. Okay, cool. Sometimes life throws a curveball at you like that. We could do all that stuff then. If I jump down there, I'll be okay, I think. Maybe I want to go through that then. Start picking up all the X's. That might make sense. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Can't go there without dying. So where am I going to farm up a little bit? Man, I cannot see where to farm. The fish? That's so weird. Farm this thing. Okay, we're just gonna go through like this. We're gonna go through. Then we're gonna heal. Good. Go ahead and grab that. I would have died.
Thanks to Adamchist for my sub gift.
Andy? Andy? Makes him physically ill. It did make me physically ill. I cannot believe. I did not realize that I couldn't go through all this. I am lucky that was a power bomb. Though that looks like it might have been logical. Maybe. Maybe it wasn't. Hi, Andy. How you doing? No thanks to you. Thanks to Dump Chest. Imagine losing to a Pokemon's being true. How is it that I play the villain the whole time and then I don't win? How does Andy win and he's beloved? Like, what's going on here? What's up with that? Someone explain? Emmett and Oates were taking out their frustrations on me during the call, and Andy was just chilling. Every once in a while, they'd be like, "Andy, I hate you." But I think they just assumed I was gonna win. Andy needs to be nerfed? Absolutely. Well, one of the problems is Mother Brain 3. We're so used to not having to fight Mother Brain 3 in Map Rando. Dude, Oates was so mad, but you know what's kind of funny? He literally like cheated and got bailed out. Like he went down that, you know the thing I avoided where Ridley was the whole time? And I was like, oh man, if I do this, I could lose. He just did it. He just did it, and then like he got bailed out and got gravity. It was like crazy how like lucky that was. I think Imit had speed booster. I believe Imit had speed booster. Okay, as much as I want to get that, I need to recover my ammo first. I know, that was early though. And early on I did get that morph instantly. I rewatched the whole thing because I actually really liked it. It was so much fun. I'm universally hated in these. I'm such a villain in these, it's crazy. It's not even my fault. I'm just like a natural villain, it seems like. I blame Oates and his propaganda machine, to be honest. You know why Andy can never be the villain? Cause he's just like, I'm the Zelda guy. I'm just the casual guys. I mean, he's not casual. Cause he's not the rando guy, he's the Zelda guy, you know? You are friends with two people who are the protagonists of their communities. Yeah, but all of like GDQ, they don't really know us as much. Maybe Oates. Oates is Andy gives I'm just the little guy vibes. That's so crazy because he's like totally not that though. Andy's the only Zelda guy. Excuse me, I play Zelda as well. Have we forgotten? I'm a Zelda guy as well. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess we took the save and finally do all that stuff. I'm a Zelda guy. Fred actually is a Zelda guy. Because I didn't have a different sprite. Okay, but let's be real. Every single one of the people there knows that I am the villain. Except maybe Charlie doesn't. But I don't even think that's true. I feel like I've renovated my image a little bit. People have been finding me through YouTube. They don't really know that I'm a villain. I'm not even a villain. Why would I even be a villain? Yes, you are. No. People like you propagate that sort of propaganda. Propagate the propaganda. Baron. Eddie stole my car IRL. Oh, poor little guy got stuck. Haha. Idiot. Uh-oh, didn't mean to hit that guy. Baron is innocent. Please, Mr. Eddie, I have children on YouTube. Huh? I hate it when that, dude, when that spike starts following you and then goes under, that's... Does anyone else just get, like, worried by that spike? That guy can just scam you. That freaking spike, man. If he just perfectly times, like, when to hide, like, it just, like, you kind of like, do I wait? God. I talk to YouTube on occasion. Not super often, though. He doesn't hate YouTube chat. Listen, I love all my chat. I don't play favorites. That might be cap. We'll pretend I don't play favorites. Yes, you do. Okay, fine. I do play favorites. It's my stream. I do what I want. This is really, really weird. Let me double check something. Spark, can't get across. Yep. Wow, that's a crazy one way. So the return path is down that hill. Wow. It's a world loop. Actually a world loop. Huh. Cool. I keep thinking I have Spring Ball because I was talking about Spring Ball earlier, but I do not. That freaking copy pasta is crazy. Dude, Oates had some unhinged YouTube comment the other day. It was crazy. I think he was talking about it on stream. Okay, let's go... Down and around? I saved. Let's go this way. Ow. Eh. Oh. Cool. I was like, am I gonna keep anything I get from here? I'm like, what would I even keep? And then I got that. Okay, that might be the right run speed. Oh. The Quake forum post? I did. There was something like way more unhinged than that, but yeah, I did see the Quake forum post one. Were you the one that posted it? Someone... Maybe, was it getting propagated through, was it you, or was it like just propagated through Oates' like Discord or something? Yeah, okay, I remember Calf talking about it, so yeah, okay. That's crazy, dude. Wait, I can't remember what it was about. I remember just like laughing reading it. Dude, I have 30 supers. Speedrunning is a mental illness. You guys ever see what one of Zos' quote used to be? Someone asked Zos, like, I want to start speedrunning Super Metroid. Like, what tips do you have? Like, what's the first thing I should do or something like that? His response was a psychiatric evaluation. I think that might have been on Zenny's, like, page for a while. I think it was Zenny's page, I think. It's like, true. Okay, it's kind of weird. How do I play this? Okay, I definitely go down to Bryn for 1 second, grab the major, and then I think I abandon Norfair? I have a good chance of being able to beat the game. Do I just go to Norfair here? I am close to Norfair. Maybe I just go to Norfair. I think I might have to go to Norfair. Kind of weird. Oh. I think what I have to do is save and then go to Norfair. High jump makes it very likely I can beat the game, but not guaranteed. I do have speed too, so that's like very likely. Okay, I need to maybe save and then do Norfair if that's the case. Let's see here. Saving is kind of awkward. Save and do criteria, maybe? I'll save and do criteria. Norfair's just slower, I think. And I think I want to hit the majors above me. Because, like, why play when I have a chance of spiking gravity, high jump, etc.? Why make it potentially worse? Any percent runner, by the way. Really, Lynx? Okay, so does that mean you're gonna move over here? Come on, bro. What did we do? Dude, you and Emmett have been talking about food lately. Like, you were talking about making some good mayo or something like that, right? Like, you gonna make me some food? I want some good Chilean food. I thought that was going to be a green door. Why did I think that? Oh, that's why. There's a green door right there. You had a binder with sick Pokemon. Okay, when I was a kid, I did have sick. Chat. When I was a kid, I had. And you know what's crazy? It's like, my brother asked me like, "Hey, like, you don't care about these, right? Like, can I just sell them or something?" I'm like, "Sure." This was when I was like in college. Okay. I had a binder of a bunch of Pokemon cards because as a kid I collected them, right? And I did have a holo first edition Charizard. First edition holo Charizard because we had like this like family friend or I don't know, like some kind of friend, uncle, I don't know what it was. I don't think he was like related to us. But he bought that off me for eBay for like 50 bucks at the time. First edition Charizard holo. Oh god. Bro, what's going on? Okay, I'm just reloading. He's washed. I think it was. I believe it was. But obviously at the time, like, I barely knew much about that. But I remember learning about it later and then realizing, oh yeah, mine is that. What the heck? Okay. Dude, this Fantoon is... What's going on here? Do it! I thought about it, but it doesn't make sense. I just do this first. Wait, what is going on? I think I have to. I actually have to do this. Well, I mean, nothing we're doing is difficult. It's just ice and X-ray. Oh, this isn't even. I mean, this isn't even hard. Wouldn't it have been more fun if I was? I have ice. Like, huh? Ow. Yeah, that's free. You were supposed to? Hey, there's no way you... Did you see my M1 race by any chance, Darren? Dude, what is going on? This is crazy. I should Gmode. Like, legit, I should Gmode that. I think Gmoding that makes sense. Did I say M1, M1? M1, M3. Okay, this isn't making any sense to me anymore. None of this makes sense. I like, if I can Gmode, I'd rather do that. Legit. Okay, forget this. I'm legit about to find out if I can Gmode. I don't think I've ever... When's the last time I've done it before? It's usually Decora. This might be the first, like, legitimate, like, Gmode I'm gonna do. Like, jank Gmode. I mean, I gotta check something. Wow, I might actually be doing this. Freaking forgot. No, he goes this way? I hope I nail this. If I don't, then I'm just gonna go to wreck ship. Dude, what is going on? There's a Turian entrance here? Come on, man. I went through a gate, a green gate backwards that you're never supposed to be able to do. For anyone who was wondering quite what I did. Let's go up. Yes. This is insane. Yeah, it's actually messed up. I had to keep going right, I'm pretty sure. This would have been easier with Grav. Okay. Imagine G-moding in a race. Legit. G-moding in a race because it's faster. You think it's faster. Not because it's like, oh, I don't have a speed booster. It's like, I just think getting here is faster if I G-mode. Imagine if that let me win. That'd be sick. Wasn't that a sick G mode? I've never done it in that room with that bug either. My heart sank a little bit when that bug went to the left. I was like, oh god. Please no. Bro, this is messed up. Wait, what? Is it bugged? Is this bugged? Oh, there's a Turian entrance! Oh, you have to get here from Turian? What the heck? You have to blind it from Turian. Oh, dude, that's insane. Dude, I hope that's like impossible for people to do. If that's impossible for people to do, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Because then I'm in such a good spot. If that's something that's like very unreasonable for people to do, I would laugh so hard. Dude, that's not gonna lie, that's kind of like, that's actually kind of messed up that that's what's going on here. You have to come in from another zone. It almost feels like that shouldn't happen. Eddie, I was enjoying that! We have standards now, Baron. We have standards. Okay, I gotta go to wreck ship. That is so cap. No. It's cap if I don't maintain the standards. We do? Yes. Hold on. Turian. What does Turian look like? Wait, have I found the ship? Okay, Turian's probably the last thing I do. This is a, dude, someone roll it. Wild map? Like, what's going on? Boop. Why did I save there when I'm gonna save here? If you get a seed like this, you're crying. I mean, if you're just playing casually, I don't think it's a big deal. You would just, you would kind of go, you know, leisurely stroll, beat the game kind of thing. Completely fine. It's just when you're trying to do it quickly, this is like, this is messed up.
Nice shot.
What am I doing? Literally throwing.
Nice throw.
No. Wrong way.
Bro, I actually am going the wrong way. Hook left. Hate this game. Yeah, I would say play with the spoiler log for sure. I don't know how many people take this advice when I say play with the spoiler log, but genuinely, I'd say play with the spoiler log, and if you're very new, play a basic seed or even a medium seed with the spoiler log. 2 bosses, perfect. Okay. Goodbye, Shakio. Check this. If I'm bad, do you think it makes more sense to tune down the hard or the tricky to practice? I don't actually think so. Personally, because wait, Campbell, you're not actually bad though, right? Like you can play. Personally, like if you want to get good at like anything, I would just do exactly that. Like if you want to get good at hard tricky, I would do hard tricky. And then I would play with the spoiler log if you literally can't do anything. But I really don't like playing like medium and the other stuff personally. I personally am not. I personally don't like that. Because it's just kind of a different game, you know? Is how I see it. Yeah, that's just, you just have to play more. Getting to that point takes a while. Oh, nice double back pogo, what the? Bosses are something that you would want to practice in the practice ROM. That's something you just practice in the practice ROM. For sure. You can practice that in the practice ROM, give yourself various loadouts, stuff like that. But personally, I would, rather than playing a medium tricky, I would rather just play a hard tricky, and then like, have the spoiler log guide you if you get in trouble. Like, be quick to look into it. Because it's just gonna play different if you do medium tricky. There's different patterns. So I personally see it that way. I think the only reason I would say to someone like, okay, play medium tricky or something, is like if they literally are like very new and they can't do anything beyond like maybe a mock ball, like maybe they're learning how to do a mock ball, that kind of thing, then I understand medium. But if you played for a bit and it's just like, you know, it's like, oh, I'm not, you know, finishing faster than like a lot of these people that are really good at the game, I would say you gotta play hard tricky. Right? To me, it's the equivalent of like saying like, I want to get stronger. Should I lift weaker weights? Where do I want to go? I might have to go to Norfair here. This is awkward. Like, do I lift weaker weights so that like I can do it? But if you want to get stronger, you actually have to lift heavier weights, right? Like that's how you won't build strength unless you're lifting, you're challenging your muscles, essentially, right? That's like my view of it. The only other reason I would say to someone to do that is if there's also like a mental block. So like if you for me, you guys know I'm really good at taking L's, right? I don't mind if I fail repeatedly at something. Right, but if that's not something that you're good with, then I can understand playing something, like medium. I'm going to Norfair. Turian is kind of bad to get to. Norfair is not the greatest either, but I have a good pivot here. Turian, I have the double springball jump too. Or I have the springball jump too. Is not getting, yeah. I think that's a problem though. Not getting Madge, if you're gonna play a game of chance, not getting Madge is something that you need to get good at. It's actually a very, very important skill. I bring this up a lot. I come from poker. If you tilt, you literally lose all your money, right? And I still knew a lot of people that tilted, but you know. That might have been grab. I think that might have been grab. Maybe not actually. I personally always think people should play hard tricky so long as they're okay with getting stuck. Like, as long as you can like handle getting stuck, I would always play hard tricky. And then the moment you get stuck and you can't figure it out, just just use the spoiler log. Crack open the spoiler log. And then learn the trick. Learn how to do that. Right? The reason why it's important to play hard tricky and not other ones is because like if the end goal is to compete, if you play something else, you're not gonna learn the logical patterns that come up in like hard stuff. Like in medium, you tend to end up getting suits a lot quicker. Basic, you get suits like instantly all the time. So like, that's why I'm like, if the end goal is races, then you should almost immediately go into hard tricky and then start learning how to do the hard tricky tricks, right? Learn how to do all the tricks that you see, like, you know, you don't have to G mode like I did, right? But you're gonna have to learn how to do like, you know, certain springball jumps, certain cross from gravity jumps, stuff like that. Dude, what the freak, dude? Are you serious? Is this a joke? Are you kidding? YouTube Eddie saying, what the freak? What the freak is something I actually do say, though. I always think that's such a slick way to do that. You do 3 taps and then you hold off the 4th tap until you cross the barrier. It's actually really cool. It's a subtlety that I don't know if everyone notices, but it's really cool. Okay. Good. Well, I'm not doing the rest of this area. I wonder if anyone's complaining to the race time chat, because this is kind of insane. Let's see here, race room. We got 1 forfeit, no complaints. 6 save, yeah, I know, right? Dude, I think I think the ship was here. I don't care. Was the ship here? I can't remember. Don't tell me. Nobody tell me. That's something that people probably are gonna say like, yeah. I think the ship is here though. That's okay, I'll blind it. I'm definitely not gonna go search for it. Ship, we left ship at Sari Station. No, get him. I have to go through criteria. I think it's faster. Oh. So did we leave Gravity and Norfair? Was Norfair on Logic? I can't even remember at this point. I can't remember if Main Street was like a one-way. We'll never know. Okay, I'm gonna look for the ship when I get to Mother Brain. Meridia. That side. I forgot there were mages like down there too. I can't believe I freaking G-moded that. That's crazy. I wonder how many people coped even harder going to the right there than I did. I literally stopped going there once I saw the East Ocean. I'm like, you know what? That's enough. That's enough. Kind of curious if Nito's gonna G-mode. Huh. Bonk! No! No! Oh, it's like I'm going for Ridley. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Eh. Oh! What a weird scene. Okay. 3-minute escape? Alright, well, good luck first trying this one, Eddie. Just double check. God, I haven't been to Norfair either. Oh, I have, okay. Okay, okay. I should... I'm probably gonna blind the ship before... on my way to the map. I think I should take this instead of the criteria route. I don't think there was really space. No. Whoa.
No. Wrong way.
Should be just a few rooms away. Hopefully it's just a straight path.
No. Wrong way.
I think I'll be at the ship very soon. This is actually really good. Ship? Okay. Boop! Alright. Was it as clean? Yeah, you like that? Alright, GG. Big dub.